Yo, what's going on guys? It's gmeiners here. In one of my recent videos, I broke down every source that players use for damage resistance in endgame PvE. When you think of resist, chances are you are thinking of Well of Tenacity, Protective Light, and things like the Stag or the Omni Oculus. But what you don't think of is Warminds Protection. This is an OG Void Warmind cell mod that only costs 2 energy that reduces the damage you take from enemies who are near Warmind cells that you spawn in. This is exactly like the second part of the Renewal Grasps exotics, except way stronger. This damage resistance came in around 48.8%, which is a weird number, but it's super close to 50% damage resistance. This makes it equivalent to having the OG Protective Light up at all times, which is 100% broken. If you can manage to get Warmind cells near 1 or 2 enemy spawn points, or even a grouping of adds, you will essentially make yourself twice as tanky. In this gameplay, you can see just how often I am spawning Warmind cells, so running this in a larger area like a raid encounter with 6 players using it will easily be able to cover everything. Unlike a lot of other resistance mods in Destiny, you can even make this one better. Global Reach will expand the range at which Warmind cells protect you from enemies. Fireteam Medic will allow you to get a ton of health when destroying these Warmind cells, which you can always do right before they end up disappearing. And with Grasp of the Warmind, you could even take these and throw them near bosses to prevent your teammates from being one-shot in master raids and some GMs. I was able to throw it directly on this ogre's eye, and he couldn't even damage me because the Warmind blocked all his damage. And then on top of this, when Solar 3.0 comes out, Wrath of Rasputin will allow us to spawn these with Solar Splash damage kills, so this is going to be even easier to run passively in endgame content and day 1 raids. This mod is highly slept on, and at base only requires running an Ikelos or 7 Seraph weapon to work. If you want to see more resistance sources and how they compare to this one, I highly recommend you check out my full video, which is linked in the description below. As always, have a good one guys. Peace.